Good morning. No, I wasn't really interested in this fire on the island of Maui, Hawaii, right? Then the BBC wrote about it and I became very interested. The BBC said direct energy weapons were not used on Maui. I thought, wow, so they actually did use these weapons. This is how it works for me. Maybe you trust the BBC. But if they make a big deal out of something and they say this is false, it's probably true. So I thought they actually used the weapons. These weapons that the military have. They can start a fire anywhere, anytime, right? I saw footage of it, actually. But this is not proof, of course. These things can be manipulated. But this is almost like solid proof to me. BBC say this is false. There are some very strange things about this fire. One of them was that landowners, they were offered cash money for their land immediately after the fire. Well, that must mean that this land is very attractive now. People want to make money out of this land. They have a plan for this land, Maui. Maybe a 15-minute island, I don't know. Oprah is involved too, apparently. She came out and she said she wants to rebuild Maui now. What a nice gesture. What do you think? You think she actually wants to rebuild it, or is she planning to make some money? What do you think? Right. Now I have a good story too. This is from Sweden. It was a cafe who had digital payments and then they went back to cash. And this was on the national news because of one thing, the response. That's right. The owner, Christopher, he said, "We have received an enormous response to this. Much, much more than I could ever imagine." Right. Now, of course, this means our group is growing. We are making more and more friends, right? It's just growing quickly. I know this. The people behind this caused this owner to change his mind, telling him, "You are losing us as customers if you don't go back to cash." And of course, this is very inspiring for others to speak up, because it actually works. We do this all the time, me and my girlfriend. Those who don't accept cash, we will let them know that we are not coming in here, we are not customers to you. We are very sure to tell them this. See, most of the stores here and restaurants, they accept cash. This guy, Christopher, actually said 25% pay cash. Maybe you are surprised about this. I know that there are strange ideas about Sweden, online. Maybe it's channels, I suppose so, people spreading this idea. When I hear these claims that Sweden is all digital, I laugh. It's not true. Well, he says 25% pay cash. I'm very pleased to see all these people speaking up from all different directions. Just make a comparison, now to maybe 4 years ago. Now this group is so big, isn't it? And it's growing. You see people from all different directions speaking up, attacking the globalists. This mad agenda, right? It's getting bigger and bigger. And the other ones who are not aware of this, well, maybe they will never be. I don't know. Maybe in 15 years they will understand. They come up to you and they say, you know something. There was a plan all along, Did you know this? Did you hear about the Rockefellers? and the World Economic Forum, you know, they come up to you in 15 years and they say, wow, this is amazing stuff. Maybe. Well, I don't really care about them, no. But I'm very happy about all these people now who are speaking up, and I find new friends all the time. It's great. And I see people, they find the courage to speak up too. There's a friend of mine, actually, and she's now speaking up. And it's not that bad, you know. Yes, the people are getting annoyed. They don't want to be reminded of the mistakes that they made. But it's not that bad, you know. It's not dangerous to speak up. And you just let them know. And they will hear it from somewhere else. And eventually, maybe, they will understand. Right. Be good.